All right, welcome. My name is Tyler Wagner with Wagner Real Estate here in Havertown. And as part of things we're doing now with the pandemic and just kind of trying to reach out to some other local businesses, today we have a great resource, Miley Cunningham from Cunningham Pest Control, also a local Havertown run business, although they cover a broader area. But I've gotten to know Miley over the last couple of years, and she's great. Her company does a really nice job. They've done a lot of work for us and many of our clients, and thought I'd bring her in. So welcome, Miley.
Thank you. Thank you, Tyler. Hi, everyone.
So I'd like to, can you give a little background on your business? Tell us about, what you guys do, where you've been and everything else.
Sure, sure. So we are locally based here in Havertown. We're licensed in the tri-state area, but we've been, primarily focusing on locally. We've been in business now for 17 years. We're a full service pest control company, and we do residential, commercial. We do anything from row homes to country clubs to high rises in Philadelphia. Just basically anything that involves pest control. We're the people you can call.
Sounds good. So you guys are an essential business at this moment, I would think.
We are. We are. There's still a lot of restaurants that are opened, and there's issues that come with pest control that deems us essential that you just shouldn't be living with. So we practice safe and social distancing. We wear masks. We wear gloves. We're paperless at this point and have been for a while. No signatures required.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So so for residential clients, like what kind of calls are you getting right now in the spring here? Everybody's home, so I'm sure they're a little more aware of anything in their houses, but what kind of things?
They are. They are. So pests primarily. They don't go by the calendar clock. They go by weather and temperature. So right now we're seeing a lot of ant calls. People are noticing rodent activity more often than they did before, and we're also getting a spike in termite calls. This time of year, if you have a colony close by or in your home or even in a stump outside, that you'll see what they call swarmers, which is sort of a fog of what looks to be flying ants, but they are termites. So we've gotten a spike of calls like that because of the warm weather we had about a week or so ago.
Right, right. And what about stink bugs and what's the other one? The lantern flies. Are they
Oh
coming
yes,
back?
spotted lantern flies. So to touch on the stink bugs, they're what we handle usually in the fall. I think the big up and coming pests that we're going to see shortly are the spotted lantern flies. They are going to start hatching soon. They're not. They don't hatch and look like the flying spotted lanterns that everyone was talking about in the fall. When they hatch, they look like little black spiders on your trees and bushes. So we treat those around the time that we start treating mosquito treatments, which is usually around May, again, depending on the temperature. But we do have a product in a line that we will combat residential homes with the spotted lanterns as well as the mosquitoes.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Uh, and how about you just give us at least one funny story? I mean, you got to get some funny calls with the business that you're in. So anything good come to mind?
Which one? We get a lot. Most people that call me are in a state, especially if they're a new client. There's something going on. I think one of the funny things we do sort of regularly when we hire a new technician, it's very important that we let everybody know that whatever it is they we can handle. We try to be very professional when we come in the home, and when we get a new technician, that's what we tell them to do. And then I remember one in particular, my husband Vince thought it would be kind of funny. We were doing a rodent call, and there was a giant dead rat in a customer's home. And Vince asked, the new technician to go peek around the corner there just to see how he would react after we just told him that you must be professional. I guess even to describe how he reacted when he saw this rat that was almost the size of a cat, he might have failed that test, but he's been one of our best best technicians we've ever had.
Nice.
We found that very funny.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing I found too in selling houses is, people kind of think that their house is immune to all these different pests and things. And unfortunately, it's not the case. So it's great
It,
to have a good resource. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
very true. Yeah. Any pest just needs some food, some water, or shelter, or a combination of all three. And just about every single home has all those three. So
yeah, yeah,
yeah, you can be preventative and you can do homeopathic whatevers, but once they decide that you're the house that they're going to target, it's difficult to get rid of them
yeah.
without being very aggressive with it.
Yeah, yeah. And you've mentioned too, it's all the stuff you use is safe for pets and everything else, right? I know that's one concern people have when they think about this too.
Absolutely. I feel we get a lot of bad rap, but what we like to let everyone know is in order to do what we do, you have to be licensed and insured. And all the products we use are passed by the EPA. And every product that we use, we send out a service order stating exactly what it is. I
Hmm.
always like to just to give people an idea, the product that, like, say, we'll spray for ants on the floor. Um, there's actually a higher toxicity level in the bleach spray you put on your counter where you put your food.
Uh-huh.
That's just one example of the products we use, but it gives you an idea of what the safety factor is that we, that we know
Sure.
what we're doing when we put it down.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's great. That's good. Well, thank you very much for joining me. And I just would like to recommend Cunningham Pest Control. They're great. They're local, very responsive. Again, we in the real estate world, we're always looking for people to respond quickly. And they've always done a great job for us. So thank you, Miley. And if you guys are interested, please reach out. We'll put her contact up there. But any questions, put them below or shoot us an email. So thanks a lot.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Have a
All
good
right.
one, Tyler.
You too.